am back. Okay, so this time we are gonna have a sewing video, so definitely keep watching if you want to see me sew again. I haven't sewed for this channel for a really long time, and I'm really excited to do that now. And basically what I'm doing is a fashion show, and the fashion show is within like a week or so from today. And basically I got a dress from Goodwill because a part of the theme of the fashion show is getting something from Goodwill and then upcycling it. So I got a dress from Goodwill and I'm going to upcycle it into a skirt. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm gonna film the process of how I do it. I'm probably gonna split it up over the course of the weekend just because today's Friday, so I might do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Theme is garden party, so I have this rose top that I made, and if you know, you know. If you've been on this channel, you've been on this channel. I made a rose top, and it's like one of my favorite pieces that I own, and it's the one I wear the most. I've worn it like a few times. But yeah, so I'm gonna use that because the theme's garden party. I was like, I have to do the show because I have this top full of roses, you know. But I did get the dress for $15 at Goodwill, which was pretty good for the dress. It is kind of pricey for Goodwill because their Goodwill is getting these things for free, but then charging $15 for it's kind of weird. I'll probably upcycle both the top and the dress part, like the skirt part, but I'll do the top part maybe later in another video of upcycling that. So yeah, that is my plan, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna do that and show you guys what it looks like on me. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my socials and keep watching this video. It looks so good with my skin tone too. Wow. Okay, it's fine. You're gonna have a two-piece set. I will upcycle the top for sure because I love the way this is. I have put these really ugly basting stitches. I hand did it really quickly all the way around just so when I cut this, it stays in place. So in theory, if I didn't want to preserve the top part of this dress, all I would have to do, since the zipper is in the open back, all I would have to do is like cut more up here and then roll this down and then just do a little top stitch and the skirt would have been done. But the issue is I kind of want to preserve the top because I think it'll be really cute to do like a little like skirt connected to the top, so it's like a shirt top, like a shirt dress or whatever. That's what I wanted to do with it, and I don't want to like ruin the top just to make this easy on myself. But what I am gonna do is just cut right on the seam. We're gonna cut right on the seam, and then we are going to bud up we're gonna cut right on the seam only because the zipper starts here. So I actually don't have to put a zipper in, which because of the open back detailing, it made my job so much easier. I don't have to cut through a zipper. I don't have to put a new one in. I don't have to seam rip a zipper. All I gotta do is cut right above said zipper, and then I'm gonna take this and use it as the casing to cover up that raw edge. It's a little bit more work or whatever, but I will keep the integrity of the top part so I can use it for another design. I will say that if you ever have to seam rip loops off of like fabric, they are going to be sewn in there very tightly. They're going to be like a lot of thread, so go, especially with this fabric, if you have anything like this, I would go really slow, really carefully, because you don't want to accidentally rip a hole through your fabric and like be screwed. So definitely take your time with it and just pry that little loop off of there, which is what I'm doing now to that part of the dress. The skirt is looking like. It looks really good. So now I'm actually really glad that I put these like little basting stitches in, because you see how like sometimes it separated, sometimes it didn't. So it's like a good little precaution, even though it shouldn't have separated, but sometimes I cut it to where it was like a little bit too low and so it separated. To this match the width of my, or the circumference of my waist, I'm going to measure it as if I would when I'm pattern drafting, you know? So I'm gonna treat the front half as its own half, but technically as a quarter. But to make it easier on myself, I'm just gonna treat it as the front half, and then the back is gonna be the quarter, and then another quarter, right? So if I know my waist, I'm gonna use is 25.5, right? Inches. I'm gonna divide that into 4s, which will give you 6 inches and some change, okay? I'm gonna divide that into 4s, so that's how I know that this quarter needs to measure 6 inches and some change. And if it doesn't, that will let me know how much in the back I need to make change or like take into a dart, because it's not the right size, right? And I'm gonna do whatever I do over here, I'm gonna do over here. And then I'm gonna treat this as one full half, which will mean the entire thing needs to measure 12 inches and some change. I think it's actually 12 inches and 6/8, 5/8, I don't remember. Anyway, so 12 inches and some change is gonna go over there. And then if it doesn't measure that, I know that I need to take out a dart here and a dart here and split the difference. So then everything all the way around is even. To figure out where the darts go, basically I would take what the skirt actually measures, because this will tell me what is the midpoint, what is the center front, what is the quarter of the skirt. So if the skirt actually measures 7.5, I'm just gonna take that number and divide that in half, and that will tell me the middle of the panel, and that's where the dart needs to go to make it proportional, okay? Does that make sense? And then the 16.5, that is the entire length of the front half. Divide that into 4s, because that will tell me where the quarter of the center. So right, if you divide this in 2s, you get half of the front panel. Divide that again, you would get the quarter of the front panel, and that tells you where that center line should go. And then to measure these darts, you're just gonna divide this number by 2, and then wherever that number it gave you, you're gonna measure half of that and then half of that. So then that will create your little dart. I hope that made sense. It probably sounds really complicated, but that's how I'm gonna figure out where these are supposed to go and then mark them on the wrong side of the fabric. I am about to go to the studio and work on the skirt. I did eat dinner. I was gonna show you like a video of the dinner, but I ate it so quick I forgot. But I had pizza, so yeah. And I got off work today, had pizza, and now we're going to the studio. So hopefully I can get some clips in there and show you what the studio looks like and get this done. So let's go. Oh, I get it to myself tonight. Yes. So let's get started. I'm going to do the darts now and draw them on here with chalk. Did some back darts. So this is the math, like I said. And to keep the circumference even around the waist, I did some in the front and then some in the back. So this is the width of the front ones. And each dart is 4 inches long. And then this is the width of the back ones. So so I did the math correctly with my darts. And there's darts in the back too. This is the rope I was talking about to be the waistband. So now I'm going to try to cut these little triangles off, start pinning it all the way around, and then cut the other side. And then after I cut these triangles off, I'm just going to fold it inwards to get it cleaner. So if I put it here. Now, because the top of this is a square and the top of this is a curve, it's gonna create like ripples. That's not really avoidable. I knew that before I did it. what the waistband looks like. So yeah, it looks really good. It's officially the day of the fashion show, and I'm trying on my skirt for the first time with the waistband. So this is what the waistband looks like. Get a little close up. That's what it looks like. And then this is what the skirt is giving. And I like that the theme's garden party. I'm gonna be wearing roses, and this bottom part mimics a rose. Like, it mimics the shape of a rose. So I thought that was really pretty. So